it's called.
Well, okay, whatever. I started filming, so tell them about 9/11.
Hey guys, we're going to talk about 9/11. By the way, I'm Peyton. 9/11 was a sad day 20 years ago, and it was about these two twin towers. Someone took over many people died this day, and these people decided to hijack this plane. They ran into one of the twin towers. People just thought it was the accident, but no. Next thing you know, another plane hit the other twin tower. The twin towers fell. After that, people started rushing. I don't know why I said that. And then the Pentagon got hit by an airplane. Also got hijacked. Some people from the two twin towers that are on the top of the floor over the airplane some people decided to jump off the top story. And other people decided in the other one, another plane got hijacked. These other people decided that they'll die on their allowance. They'll die from their fault. So they started to try to take over the hijacked her. And then after that, all that happened, many people died that day. Many people lost. But after that, we made a new tower called the Freedom Tower.
It's not as fat, but it's as tall as the two twin towers when they were still standing.
And there's still 2 craters in the ground from the twin towers.
Yeah, these are mostly for the people who don't know what really happened that day. 4 planes.
That's actually today.
And then don't forget about Pennsylvania's field.
Exactly. This is the 20th anniversary of the 9/11. Today is September 11th, and this is 20 years ago. 4 planes were trying to hit some of our government. Like the one that fell in the field was one that
the people decided that they'll go down on their will, their problem.
Exactly.
They took down the hijack.
One hit the Pentagon, but the 2 earliest ones hit the
twin towers.
It all started at 9 when one hit the first. I think it was like 9:04 or 9 something like that.
People call it 9/11 because anytime you need help, you call 911.
No, the reason why they call it 9/11 is because of the date. It's 9 and it's 11.
Yep, but that's another reason why.
Nope.
Yeah, there's 2 reasons why.
And also because of the time.
And
apparently.
some people make, if you can see.
Imagine 20 years ago, you're standing in New York in front of the tallest building in the world, and all of a sudden one plane hits at 9.
And think it's an accident.
First you think it's an accident, it's on the TV for weeks, and then another one hits at somewhere around like 10, and then you're thinking in your brain right in that second you switch to America's being attacked.
You're like, that's not an accident that time.
Yeah, it wasn't.
4 planes. 100 people.
We eventually, like
15
15 years later, we eventually killed the person who came up with the plan and the leader. He wasn't in the 4 planes. He was in Afghanistan being a coward and didn't want to go down with his men. But at the same time, imagine how many lives. And just with the Twin Towers alone, they took 2,000 people. 300 and something were firefighters, and I think like maybe 50 cops.
This dude in my class, cousin, was born on 20 years ago, and they were born in New York. A boulder something from one of the twin towers came down this close to the car, about to hit them. They parked somewhere like close by but safe. His uncle or whatever it's called ran out and went in and got like 100 people. Came back out.
So many people were crying in the building, calling 911 for help, and all they said was, "I'm going to die, I'm going to die." And all the 911 people could say was,